and I'll be speaking about Sir Magdi Yacoub's upward social mobility. So first, his birthplace, it was in Sharqiyan Bilbais, which was in November 16, 1935. His early years of childhood, he lived in different villages, mainly Asyut, which was his southern town, which his family was a middle-class family and Coptic Orthodox. Why did he choose to be a cardiac surgeon? First, he was inspired by his father, who was a general surgeon, to become a doctor like him. After that, when he witnessed his aunt's death, it led him to insist on becoming a cardiac surgeon. Timeline of his studies, it all started in 1957 when he attended Cairo University College of Medicine at the age of 15 of full scholarship, and he earned his medical degree from there. And from 1958 to 1961, he worked at the Cairo University Hospital. From 1961 to 1963, he was employed at the Copenhagen University and Hospital in London. And in 1984, he had the British detective David Agat, where he knew that he had a serious heart condition, and he went to Sir Magdi, and he knew that he have 10 years to live if he performed the surgery. Actually, he lived 35 years, and he's still alive till now. How did Sir Magdi have his social mobility happen? First, he came from a middle class family, which wasn't poor, not yet rich. His father was a general surgeon. He studied and worked in Cairo first, then moved to Denmark, working there for a couple of years, and then moved to London, where he completed his studies and worked there. And he performed Britain's first live lobe lung transplant. Then he traveled to Chicago, where he taught and worked there. Back in the UK, he performed the first combined heart and lung transplant in 1983. Then, 1991, the Queen of England knighted Sir Yacoub for his contributions to cardiac surgery. Following it by 7 years later, he was elected as a Fellow of the Royal Society in London. As this upward social mobility happened, it was all because of his hard work and studies and his newest inventions that he had in performing heart and lung transplantation in the world. And all over that, Sir Diop, he had established the Chain of Hope in UK, where it's a charity that provides free treatment to patients around the world and helps bring children to Britain for treatment. And that was in 1995. And currently, his net worth is $9 million. And Sir Yacoub, beside Professor Ahmed Zuhair and Ambassador Dr. Muhammad Shakir, they founded the Magdi Yacoub Heart Foundation, which was in 2008. It's a non-profit and non-governmental organization. And in 2009, he had the Aswan Heart Center. And assessing how difficult it would be for him to undergo social mobility, actually, it's not, since he is currently building a new hospital that will be on the edge of the Dubai City of Science and Technology. And also, he retired at the age of 65 from performing surgeries at the National Health Service in London, and he's working in the charity The Chain of Hope. He's also continuing to perform heart surgery only on children through his work as an ambassador and consultant for transplant surgery. The reference to data means understanding. There's the search pair here, as in for Magdi Yacoub's Heart Foundation. It's a non-governmental hospital that has the abstention of the governmental form inventing in his hospitals, such as when Al Amin said, "Whatever happened to the Egyptians novel?" He said to literally do it by yourself and to make government have less control in your to have less control. And that's it. Thank you for listening to me. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much.